Right, so Israeli hooligans, racist chants and provocation in Amsterdam spark international outrage. So this is what's happened in Netherlands. So some IDF fans for their some Tel Aviv football team causing absolute disgrace and racist attacks in the city. This is apparently a lot worse than what British hooliganism. As you can hear, Maccabi hooligans chanting, "Let the IDF win" to fuck the Arabs. This shocking language. Part of a longer song mentioning there are no schools in Gaza because there are no children left. Disgusting. A Europa League match between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Ajax in Amsterdam has resulted in violent clashes, raising international concerns about rising anti-Palestinian sentiments among Israeli fans and responses by Dutch officials. Over 200 Maccabi Tel Aviv supporters, many reported links to the IDF, took to the streets of Amsterdam on Wednesday and Thursday. Demonstrators were filmed tearing down Palestinian flags and chanting aggressive anti-Arab slogans, including "Let the IDF win" to fuck Arabs, and "There are no schools in Gaza because there are no children left." Shocking. Videos of these chants and confrontations quickly spread across social media, amplifying tensions between pro-Palestinian groups and the visiting fans. Yes, as if it's not already bad enough. You've got this going on now, showing how much support among the Israelis are to the IDF and their genocide. Disgusting. According to Palestinian authorities and international NGOs, around 17,000 children have been killed in Gaza since October 7, 2023, making up 44% of casualties in Gaza, nearly half altogether. Fucking disgraceful. And then there's another thing recently saying, that Palestinians aren't being allowed to return to northern Gaza. Because obviously Israel want to settle it all. Disgusting. Amsterdam timeline. Israelis attack personal property. Israelis attack taxi drivers. Israelis chant "Let the IDF win" to fuck the Arabs. Israelis get beat up. Israelis start to market the story under the title "Savage Islamic Migrants Attack Peaceful ... Yeah. Apparently some other pro-Israel articles are saying, it's an anti-Semitic attack on them. Yeah, it's the other way around, really. It's the Israelis started it. And the Dutch came out and defended themselves and the city. Yeah. Prior to the match, Amsterdam Mayor Femke Halsema, I don't know how you say that, relocated a pro-Palestinian demonstration away from the Johan Cruyff Arena to reduce potential confrontations. Through Israeli supporters reportedly continue to rally in Dam Square, igniting confrontations with locals. Dutch news sources, including AD Daily and Al Jazeera, reported the fans' offensive actions, which including lighting flares and chanting hate speech against Arabs. The fans also ignored a moment of silence, honouring recent flood victims in Spain, sparking further condemnation. Disgusting. The clashes became physical following Ajax's 5-0 victory over Maccabi Tel Aviv. I'm glad it got defeated, with injuries reporting among both groups. Dutch police confirmed that 57 individuals were arrested in the aftermath of violent confrontations, while Israel's foreign ministry stated that 10 Israelis were injured, with 2 individuals reported missing. Israeli hooligans ripping off Palestinian flags from private property in Amsterdam. Dutch Prime Minister Dick Schoof condemned the violence, framing it as anti-Semitic attacks. Yeah, the Dutch people and Palestinians aren't the one doing the attacks, though. It was the Israelis. So how is it anti-Semitic? Pathetic. And assuring Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of Dutch support. It should be the Palestinians getting support, not the enemy. So what you want support for the Israelis to attack you even more? Pathetic, like turkeys voting for Christmas. Schoof emphasised that authorities would pursue prosecution against those involved. This response, however, drew criticism of its perceived bias. To present them as innocent victims of anti-Semitism is a gross misrepresentation of the facts, as you just read before. But Israelis attacking and say fuck the Arabs too and all that bullshit. Yeah, they're the ones doing the attacks, not the Palestinians or the Dutch. Nicholas McGeehan, co-founder of a right group Fair Square, told Middle East Eye he highlighted the historic pattern of violent behaviour by Maccabi Tel Aviv supporters and urged UEFA to impose sanctions on the Israel Football Association. Israeli officials escalated their response with Netanyahu preparing rescue planes for Israeli fans. Rescue planes. What do you need rescue planes for? Though the mission was later cancelled. Within hours, Israel's right-wing social media channels, including prominent Telegram groups, urged Israelis in Amsterdam to burn down mosques and incite violence in Netherlands. Yeah. How is that anti-Semitic? How are the innocent victims? They're not. These posts raised alarms as observers cautioned against the influence of extreme nationalist rhetoric among diaspora supporters. As of Friday, both Dutch and Israeli officials are working to prevent further unrest. Amsterdam resident Mo Kotesh, active in local pro-Palestinian groups, noted that many residents mobilised peacefully in response to the provocations of Israeli fans. However, Dutch right-wing politicians, including the far-right leader Geert Wilders, echoed Schoof's stance, because of course he would, describing the clashes as anti-Semitic attacks when they're not, while they're admitting the behaviour of the visiting fans. Excuse me. This incident highlights a broader international divide over the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict. When it's not a conflict, it's a genocide. With growing pressure on UEFA and European bodies to address hate speech and violence among Israeli groups, and to ban Israel altogether, and ban it from Eurovision as well. Rights advocates, including McGeehan, insist that failing to sanction such behaviour fosters an environment of impunity. The well-documented racism and violence exhibited by Maccabi Tel Aviv fans mirrors the thuggery of the Israeli government in Gaza and Lebanon, he asserted. For now, Amsterdam Street remains tense as authorities ramp up security around key locations, including hotels housing the visiting fans. With rising calls on both sides for accountability, the incident has escalated into a test of Europe's ability to balance freedom of speech with public safety and UEFA's responsibility in curbing hateful displays within the world of sports. Yep. Absolutely disgraceful. And once again, people are going on about, oh yeah, it's anti-Semitic because the opposition fight back against the hooliganism. And because it's Israel, oh, it's anti-Semitic. Once again, oh, they have a right to defend themselves, but the Dutch don't. Pathetic. Yeah, so there you go.